Wagbad Stabsy Bricks for another episode of Building Mandalore in Lego, and this week we're starting off with a haul. And I had an order come in from lego.com. This is off of their standard list. It's taken about a month to get here, but here are some window frames, and these are going to be used on the trains that I'm building for my Gotham series. So that's good to finally have them in. But this is the important one. It's the macaroni pieces in dark bluish grey, and these are going to be used for the tunnels of Mandalore. So over 100, I think it's 116 of those in the bag here, so it's going to be good to finally be able to get that part of the mock all finished up. Now this week I have been calculating how many of the light bluish grey bricks I'm going to be needing, and if I use 1x4 bricks I'm going to be needing over 6,000, around about 6,250. 1x6s, if I use those, or the 2x6s, what I've got here, I need about 4,150. But if I use the 1x10s, I think it's going to work out in the region around about 2,500. Now, obviously, these have come from the Pick a Brick wall, and I have seen and have purchased the 1x10s off the Pick a Brick wall as well. So if I can get the 1x10s, that's the most cost-effective way of me buying them. I think it'd work out. I need around about 16 or 17 boxes of the 1x10s. If I can get them in from there. So I need to see if they can order them in. I don't know whether the Lego shops can do that. I have to speak nicely to them, but we'll certainly see what we can do. I was up in Dublin this week. As you can see, got 3 Pick a Brick boxes there. They had the 2x6s in, so I filled a couple of boxes up. I could have got more. I think it was probably enough for another half a box there. However, I wasn't sure how cost effective it was getting these. Due to the fact they're 2 studs deep and I only need it to be 1 stud deep, I was there thinking I'm only going to be using, I'm not getting real value for money. But as it worked out, it's better off getting these off of the Pick a Brick wall than it would be for me to order the 1x4 bricks off of Bricklink. Anyway, 2 boxes of the 1x6, filled it up where necessary with some, I needed some 2x8 plates. I thought I'd fill some gaps up with those. So I've got some of those as well. This box is the same. And in this box here, I needed some 2x2 bricks for the structure inside the building. The only bricks they had 2x2 were these round ones. They do the same job, so that's all good. You're not going to see them, so it doesn't matter what colour or shape they actually are. And some 1x6 bricks as well. And the 1x6 bricks are for the back wall of the building, the part of the building you don't actually see, so it doesn't matter what colour that is. But now we've got these bricks, we can do some more building. I'm going to be starting on this building here this week, and obviously I've got 2 boxes of the 2x6 bricks. I think I've got a few more of the 1x8 or 1x10 bricks. I'm just going to scavenge around all of my Lego collection and get every light bluish grey brick I can find and see how much more of this structure I can get done. With the bricks I got off of the Pick a Brick wall the other day, I can do a little bit more work on the inside of that as well, which would be good. The stronger I can make that, the better. And what I'm also going to do is I'm going to take these bricks here from the floor section and also at the back below the speeder there. These floor sections, I built those just so that when I'm doing a photo of the build, it looks tidier rather than seeing the plates below it. However, I think it's more important at this time to get this building done as much as possible, as I want to redo these sections anyway. So without further ado, let's find out those light bluish grey bricks and then let's get started on this building here. I had a little bit of an accident here. I was getting the building out of the main mock here and something got caught and this bit here broke off. So the 2x2 bricks gave way. These beams here popped off and this is just flapping around now. I was considering removing the whole section as I don't think I need it. I think this bit here will be sufficient just to keep everything in place. And the weight of this actual building is not going to tip over once I've got the building hanging off of the side of it. However, due to how I have built it, these bits here are rock solid in there. There's no way that I can get those out. So I am going to have to keep this bit on here. All I need to do is put something behind these 2 beams and then that will stop them from popping out again. But yeah, a little bit of work to get this all back together. But once I've done that, I can carry on building on the actual main building itself. This week really is starting to feel like 2 steps forward, 3 steps back. I've had to strip this wall off just back here. The wall that I'd built here felt a little bit flimsy. I don't think I put enough support beams going across that way, and it was really hard to get my hands in from the other side to put any support in there. So I thought, let's just peel this bit off. It won't take that long to rebuild it. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to continue building the pillars up all the way across this as I go along, building that section up, and then hopefully that way it's going to add the strength in there that's required. And after several hours, I've run out of grey bricks yet again. But really pleased with how this is coming along. It's nice to get to the second walkway there, because that again is helping to keep the centre structure nice and strong. It's a shame I couldn't have got more of the light bluish grey bricks this week. However, it's nice to have just made a little bit more progress on there. I did say that I was going to steal the bricks from just down here and here. However, I'm just going to leave that for the time being. It's quite nice having it looking nice and tidy just down the bottom there. Even if I did that, I'd have only been able to have gone probably about 3 or 4 rows of bricks higher on there. So I don't think it was worthwhile. What I can do now, I'm just going to put some tiles along the bottom there and start the window section, which is going to be the removable part, just to see how it's all going to look once it's all finished. And there's the first attempt at the glass section on this building here. I really like the colours on there, the shape of it and how it's coming out. What I'm going to do now, I'm going to take this away and reinforce it. At the moment, this is just 1 stud deep. The glass is 1 stud further back. However, the very bottom of that is 3 studs going back. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to reinforce it on the back of behind the glass. And then hopefully that way I can pull this section in and out and it's not going to fall apart on me. And that's the window section built up as far as I can go with the bricks I've got. And as you can see, I put some Technic beams on the back here, and that's to stop it from snapping apart halfway up. So I've overlapped them on there, and they'll be going all the way to the top. So this is a solid pillar all the way up, both sides and in the centre as well. But yeah, there it is. So now we've got that all fixed. Let's go and put it over onto the mock. And there's the start of the window all in place. It's a little bit different than the mock-up in the sense that it can only go back by 1 stud from being flush here. So as you can see, there's just the 1 stud there. Previously, you've been able to see 2 studs along there. However, due to the Technic beams that I put at the back of the window, they're actually touching against the floor in there, and that's stopped me being able to push it back by 2 studs. So I just need to decide whether to leave it like this or modify the floors inside. If I do modify the floors, it won't be too big a job, as it's only 1 floor in there at the moment. So I just have to peel a few bricks off and get that amended. The only other option I've got is to try and change how I built this structure here, whether or not I can integrate the support beams into the back of the brickwork, which I'm sure I can, but I'll just have a think about that and then decide a little bit later on. But yeah, it's coming on nicely. I was hoping I was going to be able to get some of the Mandalorian Starfighter done this week. However, this has taken a lot longer than I was anticipating. Anyway, hope you enjoyed the update. If you have, please remember to give us a big thumbs up. If you haven't already done so, please consider subscribing to the channel and hit that notification bell so you don't miss any future content on the channel. And if you know anybody else that you think could be interested in building Mandalore or building Gotham, please share the channel with them. Anyway, thanks for popping on by, and I'll see you next time. Bye for now.